Hello guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Samuel. In our previous lesson number 1 to be precise, we did talk about strata, and we said strata means street. It means a place where humans, animals and vehicle can walk on. Human, animals and vehicle can easily walk on. That is the definition of strada, which means you can drive on it, you can walk on it, and animals as well. La strada è aparte alla circolazione dei pedoni, which is a pedestrian, someone who is walking with the leg. Dei veicoli and also vehicles, motorcycle, mopeds. Degli animali, also of animals, they can walk on it. You can drive and you can walk on it. That is the definition of strada. So I used this picture to define it, to explain it better. I said marciapiede. This is where meant for pedoni. Pedoni, that is someone walking with the leg, with the bicycle, and this is where vehicles. You can drive vehicle on this motorcycle, and you can also drive vehicle that is being transported with animals, like horse or any other kind of animal. They can walk on this place. Then here is spartitraffico. Spartitraffico means the guide or the separation of these two when you have two carreggiate. This is one carreggiata, this spartitraffico, which could be made of curbs, made of iron with decoration or anything, but as long as it separates the two carreggiate, one carreggiate, two carreggiate, which you can see here. So this one that is separating it is at the middle. It's called spartitraffico. Now, I also talk of banchina. I said banchina is a straight line that ends the corsia, any of the corsia, whether it's corsia the marcia, like of this, or corsia the emergencia, anyone that it is. But that straight line that separates it, that you can walk on it too on normal road. Vehicles cannot drive on that place. I could say it is called banchina. You can see this is banchina. Now, this particular road, like in the previous one, it doesn't have corsia di emergenza. So in roads like autostrada or extraurbane principale, they don't normally have such kind of corsia. It is meant for emergency. I talked of that one in lesson 1. I just want to use this picture illustration to demonstrate it well, because sometimes when you hear these things, you will be saying it, but you will not understand what it means because they are not using English to explain it. That is why I'm taking my time, because I know if you might have passed through this road, probably you are inside vehicle or it is close to your house. So whenever you come out, you just put your eye down, look at it very well so that you will understand it. You can see this line that you are seeing here now, this dotted line. Whenever this dotted line is demarcating two corsia, one corsia, second corsia, it simply means that this vehicle here can cross over to this side, and this vehicle here can cross over to this side. That is what it means. But whenever you see it is demarcating two corsia, one vehicle here, one vehicle here, it means this vehicle here cannot cross to this side, and this vehicle here cannot cross to this side. Although we will talk about those ones when we move ahead, but I'm just saying it in case you start seeing it so that you can also understand what it means, because I want to really take my time to break it down. Because when I started reading these books about Patente B, I had serious problems, because when they use the language to say it, sometimes it's become confusing. But anyway, I am here to put you through. You don't have a problem. Don't forget, drop your comment. Anything you don't understand, drop it. I will reply you immediately. I'm going to leave my phone number so that you can send me WhatsApp messages as well. So let's move ahead. Now that we've understood what the meaning of strada is and the meaning of carreggiata is, we've understood that. Let's move ahead. Today we are going to talk about what another important topic, and this one is called intersezione a raso. What is intersezione a raso? Intersezione a raso. What is the meaning? It simply means that a junction where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 roads meet themselves. In simple terms, it means junction of more than 1, 2, 3, or 4 roads meet themselves. How many roads do we have here now? We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4. In Nigeria, we call it four-way junction. Four-way junction. So this is intersezione a raso. Why is it called intersezione a raso? Because this vehicle, they meet themselves in the same level. That is, this road and this road and this road, they are in the same level. One is not going down, another one is not coming up. They are in the same level. It's flat. Vehicle that is coming here can go here straight. It doesn't need to come down or go up. It's on a flat surface. That is why it is called raso. That is why it is called raso, because it is a junction of more than 2, 3 roads meeting at the same level. So it is called intersezione a raso. It is always with semaphore. If you can zoom in a little bit, let me try and see if I can zoom in now. Let me try and see if I can zoom in so that we will see. Let me try and see. Okay, let me try and see if I can zoom in here so that we can see what is on. Let me see. All right. Okay. I'm trying to zoom in so that you can see it clearly what I am trying to talk about. So now, and okay, I hope you can see this. So you can see now that this road, they are in the same level. It is called intersezione a raso. Now, this kind of junction, this kind of intersection is always with semaphore. It is always with semaphore. That is traffic light. It always comes with semaphore. Why is it coming with semaphore? Why is it coming with semaphore? Why do they need to have a semaphore there? Because they need to have a semaphore to control the vehicle that is coming from here, not to have accident. In simple terms, that is why it has semaphore. So when the semaphore is showing red for these ones, the semaphore could be showing green for these ones. So which means this vehicle, we have to wait for this vehicle to pass. Then when there is no semaphore, there will always be a traffic warden here controlling the vehicle. That is how it is in all over the world. If you go to Africa, it's the same thing. Whether you are in Nigeria, you are in Ghana, Senegal, it is the same method. You will have a traffic warden here who will be controlling this vehicle. You can use the hand sign to stop this vehicle, stop these ones, and ask these ones to move. Or you can stop these ones, stop this one, and ask these ones to move. So it is always with semaphore. Intersezione a raso is always with semaphore. So when you see it during the exam, they will ask you, say, nella intersezione a raso, 2 o più strade si incrociano allo stesso livello. Si deve dunque fare attenzione ai veicoli che provengono dalla strada che si incrociano. Si può trovare un semaforo per regolare la circolazione. You will find, he said, what it simply means that you will find a traffic light to regulate the driving. So that is just the way it is. So this particular intersezione a raso is always with semaphore. So when I will come back to give the quiz of all these things. But you first of all understand it and just store it. You first of all just try and store the word intersezione a raso. That is the meaning of this particular type of junction. Now, having said that, this intersezione, they are in 2 types. Another one is this type of intersezione. This type of intersezione is called intersezione a livelli sfasati. What does it mean? A livelli sfasati. They are not in the same level. These things you are seeing here, this is one street, this is another street, this is another street, this is another street, another street, another street. Now they are not in the same level. This vehicle going, they are on top. Another vehicle coming, they are below, just like that. You can see the way they design it. It is called intersezione a livelli sfasati. That sfasati means that different level. They are not in the same level. Not like intersezione a raso. Intersezione a livelli sfasati. Now, this type of intersezione, you will find it in autostrada. That is, you find it outside urbane, not inside città, not inside where people stay. It's always at autostrada. Autostrada, mostly, that is where you are going to find this kind of infrastructure. Now, why is it livelli sfasati? What is the aim of this? Very simple. Here, there is no traffic light, no semaphore. 2, there is no traffic weather to control the intersezione, the junction. Instead of this vehicle coming to meet this one, it will come below, so it doesn't need to stop. So there is no traffic light controlling it. That is why it is done like this. You see, the idea behind this kind of junction is that there will not be anything like accidents or anything like confusion or anything that will hinder any of the drivers on this particular road. So that is why it is called a livelli intersezione a livelli sfasati. Now you will not find traffic light here. No, it is forbidden. You will never find traffic light. 2, you will never find a traffic weather at any of these place trying to control vehicle. Vehicle will just go smoothly. You don't need to wait for the next vehicle. You are on your lane, just go where you are going, and you don't need to stop as well. Yes. So these are the 2 types of intersezione you will find in the quiz. There are 2 types. Number 1 is intersezione a raso, which is at the same level, always controlled with semaphore or with a traffic weather here at this middle. When a traffic weather is here, the semaphore is no longer valid because the traffic weather is above semaphore by road law. So when a traffic weather is here, even if the traffic light is showing red, but if the traffic weather is signaling you to come, you are free to come because he has right over semaphore. That is how the law works all over the world. It's the same thing. Or when the semaphore is not working, then you have the traffic weather here. So the traffic weather, while it's here, don't look at the semaphore. Look at the traffic weather. Whatever it says is what you will do, not what this semaphore is saying. That is by law. It is the general rule of road code. Now that you have understood the type of junction, there are 2 types of junction here, this one and this one. Now that you have understood it very well, let us move to the next topic of this, our lesson number 2, and that is passaggio a livello. Passaggio a livello. What is the meaning of passaggio a livello? Good. Passaggio a livello is a road that is intersected, that is being interrupted by a track of a train track, a railway track. A railway track. Don't forget, not only railway track as well. Tramvaria can also intersect this type of road, and you will also have a barrier crossing it. So when you hear passaggio a livello, il passaggio a livello è un incrocio tra uno o più strade ed una linea ferroviaria o tramvaria. In un passaggio a livello si possono trovare barriere. This is the barriere, or semi-barriere. When it is semi-barriere, it means it is 2. One here on your right as you are driving, another one will be there on the right, the vehicle that is coming. So That is the meaning of passaggio a livello. You find this very close, maybe it's close to your house. Whenever you see it, just remember it is passaggio a livello. It is a road that is being intercepted by train or tram, track, rail. So whenever you find this type of road, you pay attention by road code law. You pay you pay serious attention. Why? Why do you pay serious attention? You begin to reduce your speed. Even before you get to this point, there are signs that will also show you that you are approaching a danger sign. This particular barrier you are seeing here is segnale di pericolo. When you see signs like this, all these are segnale di pericolo. They are danger signs. Now, when you see this passaggio a livello, you give priority to the light that you will find. This light, sometimes it comes with alarm. You find it when it starts to blow, then this barrier will start to close. It will start to block the road. Every vehicle then, when you are here or there, they will have to stop. You will stop. Then the train will not pass. When the train pass, after the train have passed, later this barrier will go up. It will open the road. When it opens the road, then you cannot pass. This one is very, very important. Passaggio a livello is the name. Now, this rail that is crossing it here is called barriere. Now, in this same passaggio a livello, there are three types of passaggio a livello you will find in Italy or in most countries. Let's use Italy for example now. There are three types. One is passaggio a livello con barriere. This one, barriere. That is just one rail that is crossing it. Whenever you see it, you find only one light. It will be red. One, just one. Whenever you see it, it means that the barriere is just one that is crossing it. Or passaggio a livello, this one, con semi-barriere. Con semi-barriere. It means the rail that is crossing the road is two. One on your right as you are driving, another one on the right on the vehicle that is coming. So this type of light now, pay attention to this, very, very important. The light will not be one again. The light will be two. There will be two lights. Instead of one, there will be two. It will not be one. Why is it two? Because the barrier now, they are two. They are not one. It's not just one crossing this road and another one crossing that side. You can see the way it is. Because the reason why they define it like that is just to let you know it is all danger sign. Because a vehicle can be coming here and just decide to come and pass here and cross over to this side. So when you see these things, you pay attention to it and you pay attention to the laws guiding the road as well. So another one is passaggio a livello senza barriere. That one you will not see any of this guide rail. Nothing is guiding it at all. But it will just have these two lights. That one it is also two lights, like the semi-barriere. So when it blows, the vehicle will need to stop. The vehicle will need to stop. It doesn't have this guide rail that is going to block you, so that this one now you can block someone. You will not be able to pass. That one doesn't have any physical barrier. It is just like that. It is called passaggio a livello senza barriere, and it will have two luci lampeggiante. What it means that two lights, like the one here you will find here, is what you will also find in that type of passaggio a livello. So how many passaggio a livello do we have? We have three. One, passaggio a livello con barriere, number one. Number two, passaggio a livello con semi-barriere, which is this, or passaggio a livello senza barriere. Passaggio a livello senza barriere, which means it doesn't have anything that is crossing it. Passaggio a livello senza barriere. But in the three type of passaggio a livello, you will find the light luci rose. You will find them. But for the barriere, which is just ordinary one red, don't forget this. Remember, it's only one light, just one. But for the remaining two, it is two lights. It is very, very important. Now, let's move ahead. Now that you have understood this, that passaggio a livello is a road. You find the road whenever the rail of a train is crossing it, or the rail of a tramvaria is crossing it. It means that this train crosses road. So that is why it is called passaggio a livello. Passaggio a livello. The meaning is that a passage of the same level. You know, this train now is passing on the same level with the vehicles. The two vehicles now, they are on the same level. That is why it is called a livello. Okay, now let us move to another important topic regarding the strada definition that I've just done. In this strada, many people always find it difficult because I've checked the statistics, data regarding how foreigners do the theory exam, and I have known all the tricks. I can tell you honestly, I know all the trick. I did my exam, I failed just one. And even that day that I went for the exam, I was not comfortable. I was not comfortable. Number one, it was inside winter, January. I think January 10, yeah. I was inside cold for complete 4 hours. The office, because of COVID-19, you cannot enter inside, so I was in the compound. So by the time I entered the exam, I was already shaking, and I did not eat in the morning because I don't normally eat, so I was not comfortable. I just did the exam because I already know all the quiz. I didn't want to stress myself, and I failed one. And I read everything myself. I didn't go to school. So this exam, I understand the trick that is behind it. You see this. When I was talking about strada, I was mentioning strada. And I said, you have what is called marciapiede. You have what is called piste ciclabile. You have another one for cicle pedonale. This is a very clear definition of it. Look at. You see now that this place is where bicycle drive. And this particular type is for bicycle and for pedestrians at the same time. For bicycle and for pedestrians, they share this space. So it is very important to know these things to really understand it very, very well. That is why I'm using the picture. So that strada, you now know that strada is a place where humans and vehicles and animals they ply on. That is the meaning of strada. Not carreggiata or corsia. They are different from strada. So the strada carries both humans, vehicles, and animals, but not carreggiata. From here to here now is carreggiata. It is only meant for vehicles and animals. What kind of animals? Like horse carrying a cart. You know, when you have you see one small vehicle with two tires and the horse is carrying it. That is the definition of animals as well. They can ply on it. So you see, from here to here, you are not allowed to walk on it, and you are not also allowed to drive bicycle on it as well by the code, by road laws. I used to see many of our African brothers. They will put bicycle here and be driving, mostly in autostrada. It is forbidden. You are not allowed to drive bicycle in this part. Where you can drive bicycle, if it is allowed, if it is not autostrada or extraurbane principale, it is this place called Banchina, here, which is here. If in the absence of these two places, marciapiede or piste ciclabile, and the road is urbane, or extraurbane secundaria, yes, you can drive bicycle here. I do that as well, but not here. and you are not allowed to work in this place as well. So when they start asking you questions during the quiz, they will use all these things to manipulate, to really know if you understand the meaning. So strada, as we just talked about, is starting from here to here. Everything here is strada. Everything here is strada. Then from here to here is carreggiata. From here to here. Then from here to this place is corsia. Is corsia from here to here. How many corsia? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 corsia. How many carreggiate? 1 from here to here. 2 from here to here. 2 carreggiate is what we have. So I want you to really understand it. That is why I brought up this diagram so that you can see it. So you can see now that this one is 1 corsia. I think it's 1 corsia, or it could be 2. If it is 2 corsia, 1 here, 1 here, you call it carreggiate. That is what you will call it. You say 1 carreggiate, 2 carreggiate. So that is what I really want you to get and understand it. So I believe you understand this particular lesson number 2. Please, if you have any comment, just leave it behind. Drop your comment. I will answer you. I will explain everything to you better so that you will understand it. In our next topic, which is going to come up, we are going to take quiz based on these things that we have learned, so that you start to test the quiz. Don't forget, this Italian Patente B, the exam, has about 8,000 quizzes that the Ministry of Infrastructure and Motorizzazione, they have in their archive. 8,000 quizzes is what they are. So they have 8,000 questions, either true or false, but it's about 8,000 of them, and they keep updating it. So it is better when, as I am teaching you here, I will also be teaching you the quiz so that you start getting used to the quiz. But what I will do is I will bring out the very trickish one, because there are some you don't even need anybody to tell you. When they ask you, you already know that, oh, this is the answer. You will just answer it. But some, it will be so confusing. Those confusing ones, I have it in my archive already. I have all of them. It's what I am going to be touching out regarding all this topic I am taking. So guys, don't forget, please hit the subscribe button, smash that like button for me, share the video with your friend, with your wife, with your colleagues, or with your husband, if you want to write the exam, and just send me a message if you really want to face the school. I will start putting you through. It's not a difficult thing. I will use English to explain it. Then when we come to the Italian side, I will try to break it down with just little simple explanations, and you will understand it. Then when I now see the way you answer the quiz, when I send it to you, you answer it. I send it to you when we are doing live or any of those stuff. I will tell you to go and write the exam. I can even help you to book for it if they do it online in the part you come from. Don't forget, my name is Samuel. Thank you very much, and God bless you for watching these videos. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video with your friends, and hit the like button. Ciao, ciao, ciao.